made me feel good. And I remember all the people. Pop Davio, Oscar Demander, Dr. Ridge, Dr. Newsom, Sherry McGee, Mark Shea, Captain Wolf, Mrs. Wolf, Mr. Allen, Randy, my mother and my 3 children, my mother, General Stoney, Colonel Neff. Who would ever thought it? Make a difference. Do something with your life. Sometimes you only get one crack at it. You're blessed enough, like I was, to get a second crack at it. You'll only be blessed. Do something with it. To paraphrase the book of Mark, chapter 9, verses 49 and 50, pass the salt and make a difference. Make a person, place, or thing a little better for you having been there. Or my mom used to say back in Pittsburgh, right out back to yourself. I have been very blessed, very honored to be here with you, and I wanted to read you 2 things and leave you with a couple of tips and open it up to some questions. This is from Hunter S. Thompson, author and journalist. You may have heard of him. Life should not be a journey to the grave with the intention of arriving safely in a well-preserved body, but rather to skinny broadside in a cloud of smoke, thoroughly used up, totally worn out, and loudly proclaiming, "Wow, what a ride." That's what I plan on doing. Used up, burned up, slide in, head first, saying, "Here I come, Jesus, ready or not. I've had a good life." Tim Noonan, United States Naval Academy graduate, works at Boeing, Vice President of Phantom Works. I met him October 12th at the Naval Academy. He sent me an email within a week after the session was over. And this is what he said to me. "We must be willing to let go of the life we have planned so as to accept the life that is waiting for us. We must be willing to let go of the life we have planned so as to accept the life that is waiting for us." Humility. The great leaders make you think you know more than you think you do. The great leaders are seed planters. They encourage you. The fake leaders are not too shy about telling you how great they are. They take away the seeds. When you meet people, check their eyes. Blue. Check their eyes. I would like to do that. It's a good way to get you to focus on making eye contact. Because most people don't like to will shirk away, don't know how to make eye contact. So when you meet someone for the first time, the 30th time, shake their hand, eye contact. In your mind, you're saying blue, green, hazel, brown. And then if you get to know them, based on the relationship, it's a good icebreaker. What? Your eyes? Oh, you're looking at my eyes. Yeah, it was. They're beautiful. That works, trust me. Professionally and personally, get in the habit of checking someone's eyes. Not for bloodshot. That's a tidbit. That's a tool that you can use the rest of your life when you establish a relationship with people. Check their eyes. Make it the way you do business. That will force you to say, look at their eyes. When you're making eye contact and shaking your hand, you walk up to someone, you say, "Hi, what's your name?" "Hi, my name's George."
Sean.
Now, in my head, I'm saying blue. That forces me to look Sean in the eye. Not like, hi Sean, how you doing? How you doing? No, people want to be, you want to connect. You want to connect, you want to make a connection to that person. Make it the way you do business. Ask others, what can I do better? What is it about me that I need improvement on? Is it my confidence, my courage, my compassion? Do I talk too much? Do I talk too little? What? What is it about me that you like? And what is it about me that I need to improve upon? Not your mom, not your dad per se. Someone will tell you what you need to know, not what you necessarily may want to hear. And live your life, or try to live your life, and you wouldn't be embarrassed if you're a being a head-to-town parent. Before I open it up for questions, I always close by the language of the hearing impaired signing. And that is, Major, your OIC captain, to all of you, I say thank you for inviting me. Good afternoon, and God bless you. Do you have any questions? Yes, sir.
You mentioned survivors.
Please stand.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. What's your name?
Dalton Hall.
I'm sorry?
Dalton Hall,
Hi, Dalton. Where are you from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Congratulations.
So you mentioned survivor's guilt. How long did that take you to get over, or are you still dealing with it now?
Still a work in progress. It's not as severe, it's not as paramount as it used to be, but one way I'm able to manage it is by being able to go out and share my story and honor all of those that have spent so many hours putting Humpty Dumpty back together again. So it's a work in progress. I haven't had a dream, excuse me, about being in an airplane and crashing probably 5 years. The last one I recall having was I see and hear branches of trees hitting the leading edge of the wings and hitting and then sliding underneath the wings. And just before we impact, I wake up in a cold sweat. I haven't had one of those in, I don't know, 5-6 years. When I dream, I see myself as I am now, as I used to be. I don't know when that happened. I don't know when it was some moment. I want to say maybe 20 years ago, 15 years ago. What does that tell me? Survivability, acceptance of who I am, and my injuries and my scars and this sort of thing. So it's a work in progress. Did I answer your question?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Dalton from Georgia. Are you from Dalton, Georgia?
No, Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. Any other questions? Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. My name is Davey Yang from Phoenix, Arizona.
Pleasure. Nice to meet you.
How do we find our second self, sir?
How do you find your second self? Well, practically, from my experience, you have to find yourself a second self, and I don't recommend this, because you're going to have to die and find it. Short of that, and I don't mean to be flippant, and that's where I found mine. You dream? You dream. You dream. Everybody dreams.
Yes, sir.
Everybody dreams, right?
Yes, sir.
Who do you see in the dream? You?
Yes, sir.
Some of the dreams are good. Some of the dreams aren't so good.
Yes, sir.
Some of the dreams are the people, how the hell did they get in my life? How did they get into this dream? When I was dying, and I was on that boat with Colonel Shaw, and he was dead, and he was talking to me like I'm standing there while we were conversing, but I was at a soda fountain booth. And he told me it was time to go. I told him I'm over here, the young guy. He used to pull me up over the elevator over the table. I wasn't burned. He wasn't burned. I was sick. I was getting colder by the second. Sick by the second. What I saw that walked through that double door, and then that teak flooring, and I saw the bridge, and every 3 feet there was a window. And I was with him, and I was shuffling my feet, and I was halfway across that bridge. And I turned around and come back. And I turned back, and I saw him disappear into that white light. That was my second self. That was my second self. That was my soul, my spirit. It's within all of us. The point I tried to make is when you dream, that person, it's a part of that person, I think, that you see in your dream, is your second self. It's your soul. That dreams have, sometimes dreams have meaning about your life, you're stressed, worried about an exam, worried about a relationship, who knows what. They manifest itself when we're having our REMs, or rapid eye movement, when we're really in our deep sleep. That's when we see ourselves. To me, that's the second self. That's how you find it. It's there. You can find it through meditation, through deep meditation, psychocybernetics, feedback, relaxation techniques, closing your eyes, thinking some really positive thoughts, projecting yourself underneath a tree by a pond, in a sunrise or sunset, or walking in the rain, or you're walking in the snow and hearing snow crunch under your feet, making it as real as possible. That's how you can find your second self. It's there. You have to find it. You have to search for it. But relaxation techniques, visualization techniques, mind is a wonderful thing. Garbage in, like that. I tell people you got two colons. One here. We are what we eat, we are what we think. Garbage in, garbage out. Garbage in, garbage out. So think about it. You ask that question, you're searching. You can read books on that. Don't get too mumbo jumbo and all these big psychological mumbo jumbo stuff. Find what works for you. Find meditation techniques that'll work. And it's there. You'll find it. You'll find it. Did I answer your question? Thank you. It's a good question. Both good questions. Any other questions? Yes, sir.
Sir, my name is Logan Washington from Lakewood, New Jersey. Was there a moment when you wanted to cross that bridge?
Before or after? While I was doing it after?
While you're walking across it.
No. Afterwards, yes. Life is not always straight up.